finding of the report, I will find the mortality rate, the relationship between mortality rate and other factors. At first, I will find some factor that is more interesting and important to analysis. Uh, so I finally find four factors: birth rate, fertility rate, GDP per capita, and health expenditure. Uh, for the mortality rate, I choose the under 5 years old children mortality rate because it is more smooth to analysis. Let us look at the R programming results. Here is the linear regression relationship between mortality rate and other factors. We can see that the R squared is large enough and p-value of f is smaller enough, but look at each factor. The t-value, the p-value of t is seems not so small. I think that maybe we can use the log of the mortality rate to analyze this. Let us see the relationship between the log of the mortality rate and other factor. Here is the log mortality rate with other factor. Let us see the relationship seems better because the r squared is larger, f is small enough, and t, the p-value of t is become smaller, yeah, obviously smaller. So I think the log of the mortality rate is better to use to judge if there is the linear relationship. Okay, here is the simple linear regression relationship between mortality rate and the factor. The left is the mortality rate with other factor. The right is the log of mortality rate with other factor. We can see that the log of the mortality rate is have better linear regression relationship. So and we found that the 65 country are is an outlier. So we found that the country is Haiti, and as we know, in 2010, Haiti have the earthquake, so the mortality become strange. So here is the other things cannot be tell to by statistic method. Here is the countries. So finally, here is the conclusion. We found that the model of the mortality rate and other factor, and as we use the model to analyze the mortality rate, we have to consider other factors such as time, region, or other the condition of country to